What is going on, Cancers? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your reader for today. This is going to be your new moon reading that is taking place on April 19th or 20th, depending on where you're located in the world. If you follow Western astrology, it's happening in the sign of Aries. If you follow sidereal, it is happening in the sign of Pisces. So let's get into this reading for you guys. I'm going to get some theme messages. I do have a couple new decks that I'm going to be using towards the middle and the end of the reading. So if you would like, stay tuned for that. All right, see how they resonate. And yeah, so for those of you that are interested in booking a private consultation, feel free to check that information out in the description box of every single one of my videos, along with your other elements playlists for those that are interested. Check out my Etsy wish list. What else? The readings that I offer, social media handles, all that good stuff, okay, will be found in the description box of every single one of my videos below. So keep that in mind, those that are interested. Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. So happy to have you. For those that are returning, maybe it's been a while. I know it has been a while. But yeah, you guys are on my list of signs that Spirit wanted me to do today. So here we are. I appreciate you for those that are here, that choose to tap in with the girl. I appreciate you so much. So let's get further into this. Some more messages for Cancer during this new moon that's coming up. What can they look forward to? What do they need to know? So it's interesting because I just did signs I did today was so far as Capricorn and Taurus, right? And both of those, okay, Capricorns, before I got the cards actually out, their channeled messages, which I just so happen to not really have any for you guys today. When I asked right before I started recording, what did come to me right before, I was like, oh, okay, what Spirit said was, I don't, but it's okay, right? And then what came through after that was a song, was Whitney Houston, it's not right, but it's okay, I'm gonna make it anyway, right? So I feel like for some of you, you may be going through a really tumultuous time right now, and Spirit is reminding you that you will be okay. This is maybe a mantra that maybe you guys need to have for yourself, okay? That I'm not okay, but I will be. Like, things, no, that was not okay, but, you know, it's all right. I'll make it all right. Like, things will still work out for you, okay? I feel like some of you need that reminder at this time that maybe things feel really topsy-turvy. They really, things may really feel like it's falling apart, and that's just because I feel like a lot of you are going through a transformation. So what I was getting at, thank you, Spirit, for bringing back to that message, was I did Capricorn's reading first, and in their channel messages they got transformation. Because I was the channel message was snake kundalini energy, right? And so then I started recording Taurus's reading. This is beautiful, Cancer. I'm just saying, y'all got some beautiful shit to look forward to. Anyway, some of you would really benefit at this time, real quick, by being around family, having a home cooked meal, okay? Maybe going home. If for those of you that maybe don't live around family, you might benefit by going to visit family during this time, okay? You may want to see family, especially if it's been a while, you know, because people be transitioning left and right off the earth nowadays. So I'm just saying, if you feel like you've been needing to go see some people, you just, you know, make sure you do that. Make sure you reach out, because age doesn't matter, right? Obviously, the older you get, yeah, it makes it even more so. But, you know, age doesn't play a part at all. If it's your time, it's your time. So I feel like for some of you, if you're being guided to reach out to people, check on your people, whatever, make sure you're doing that, okay? Now, Taurus also got transformation energy here. So the fact that all y'all, you may have Taurus, you may have Taurus and Capricorn in your chart. You may want to check out those readings, because your first card out here is dun, 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 transformation. Okay, so card 31. Some of you may be 31 years old, all right? Some of you may be going through, I'm hearing Saturn return. So if you don't know what that is, you may want to look that up. What your Saturn return, when your Saturn return will be. I'm sorry, guys. It's a mix of BCAAs and stuff, you know, workout stuff. It's sour. Anyway, some of you obviously are going through a transformation as well. So Cancers, like I said, if you have Capricorn or Taurus in your chart, highly recommend checking out those readings, okay? But I feel like at the tail end of this transformation, you guys are coming into wish fulfillment. Something you've been wishing for, something you've been praying for. Some of you, this is just simply, if it at the very least, coming into the energy of feeling just good about life, good about yourself, good about the fact that you know that your goals are being accomplished, the goals that you've been setting out to do are being accomplish. You're doing things, you're making things happen. We have new beginnings here. Okay, so with this new moon, Cancer, you guys are coming into, I feel like, a brand new fresh energy here. Obviously you have to allow it, right? But I feel like you guys are definitely doing a wonderful job of allowing yourself to, you know what I'm saying, divulge in that energy, right? Really appreciate where you're at, and you know, allow yourself to feel fulfilled, right? Allow your cup to be filled up, okay? Whether it's by the divine, whether, you know, through people around you, which is still through the divine, because the divine sends people to you, you know, to us, whatever. So I feel like, you know, you guys are coming into this energy, and I feel like it's kind of like, in a sense, it's giving me like a reward. Like, it's like Spirit's way of rewarding you for all the hard work you've been doing. Some of you have been working really fucking hard to accomplish goals, to get things done, to create essentially a new life for yourself, and it's fucking working. It's working. Some of you needed the confirmation to let you know that you're on the right track. You are doing the right thing. You just need to keep going. Some of you will really, like I said, benefit by spending more time with family. Some of you have been working so hard on crushing your goals and all these things where your life is changing and transforming. You have new beginnings coming, new opportunities coming, things like that. But I feel like some of you would also still really benefit by creating that balance of finding time to still spend with your loved ones, okay? Spending time at home, even if you don't have, you know, family, because, you know, some people don't, and I completely understand. So even in that sense, just still spending time, you know, at home, right? Finding that home, spending time with that home within, okay? That foundation within. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what is Cancer's, what are they leaving behind with this new moon, or needing to leave behind? What energies are they needing to leave behind or have left behind coming into this? Two of Wands in reverse. Let me get your cards out, and then we'll clarify on them and talk about them. So let's see. What is potentially challenging Cancers during this new moon? It didn't come out. Potentially challenging Cancers, and I always say potentially because your free will can change anything at any time. All right, 5 of Wands. Okay, so what opportunities are presenting themselves? What doors of opportunity are presenting themselves to Cancer during this new moon? Just opening up for them during this new moon. Like, I can't tell if they fall out or not. So interesting. This card, but in a different deck, came out for Taurus, but in the challenge position. So let's see, what's the overall message here, Spirit? How's this all playing out for her? All right, so the Hangman, some of you are definitely being asked to surrender a connection, walk away from something, okay? Shown up here in your own reading. I feel like there may be some communication coming in, or someone that maybe, if it's a connection, that maybe you're like something, like someone's maybe moving really, really quickly. Some of you, it's like a clear indication. For some of you, that could be a red flag, okay? For some of you, that you're needing to walk away from someone, that could be a clear indication, like this ain't, if they're like anybody who wants to move really, really quickly, you know what I'm saying, in a connection, and hurry up and want to be together and all that, or hurry up and get married, that's auto, like, why? What are you hiding? What do I need to know that I don't know? You know what I'm saying? Like, that for me is automatically like, oh, hold on, now I need to slow way down now. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, that could be a clear indication here of maybe where something may be moving really fast, and that for some of you is a clear indication to go the opposite direction. All right, I feel like some of you Cancers, you have a lot of good shit coming. You have a lot of changes happening, a lot of things that you're accomplishing, getting done, up leveling. I'm hearing up leveling, upgrading in some type of way. Your life may be upgrading, these new beginnings and starts based on the things you've been doing, the fulfillment that you're starting to feel or will be coming into. I feel I feel like it's I won't say long overdue for some of you, although it may. I feel like it's time. It's time, right? For some of you, you may be guided to walk away from someone or let go of a connection with someone that you have kids with. This could be definitely a boss, but for some of you, this is a player. This is someone who doesn't have any this person, like, I feel like, is a player because they're a business owner. You know what I'm saying? Like some people think, like, because of their a certain status that they have, that they can, that because I do this is the type of life I live because of that. Therefore, I treat people, you know what I'm saying, accordingly. So I feel like for some of you, you're being guided to surrender a connection. I feel like someone's more like a player, and this person maybe, you know, holds back from you. I feel like they don't, you know, share any emotions with you, okay? Or it may take them a really long time, and I feel like it's because this person isn't ready to maybe settle down yet. That's not going to be for everyone, but that could be you or energy that you're dealing with. So let's further clarify this. Spirit, why is the Two of Wands in reverse for Cancer? Why is that here? For what they're needing to leave behind. So for some of you, this is like knowing that there's a choice that needs to be made here, and that you're refusing to make it. Some of you, you don't even know what that is. Some of you are, you know, what you're needing to release here is the need or the desire to know what the next step is. Okay, that's something I had to learn the hard way when I was going through my journey, going through, you know, all the different types of transformations and initiations and all kinds of stuff. You know, learning that some of that stuff, you know, is happening and you don't know what the next step is. You don't know where it's taking you, don't know where it's guiding you, know where it's leading you after that. And some of you, you're being asked to release the need to know, okay, the need to decide right now. Okay, some of you, it's not for you to decide right now. You don't need to know right now. You don't need to worry about that right now. Okay, so coming out, we have 2 Virgo cards. So for some of you, this has to do with the Virgo that maybe you're needing to release or let go of. Okay, so we have headache and we have grapes. So some of you, this is having to do with changing your habits, changing the things that you eat, the things that you intake, anything that it's like getting to the root of something. Okay, the problem of something, why it could be, you know, health reasons, right? Getting to the root of why it's there, though, instead of adapting to, you know, the things that are happening, meaning like we're just covering up with band-aids. Let's figure out why it's even coming up in the first place. Okay, I feel like some of you are being guided to not focus so much on the next step, the next direction, or what to choose, what way to go, instead really getting clear about, why am I here in the first place? Why is this even happening in the first place? Let me not even pay attention yet, you know, to directions and choices yet. Let me first figure out why I'm even here. Why are we even here to begin with? Okay, I feel like some of you, you know, it's about really getting clear about why something is the way it is in the first place. Okay, I feel like some of you, it's like overindulging type of energy here. The devil is not here, but it's giving me devil vibes only because of, you know, anything we do too much of can create problems. Okay, like too much water, you can drown yourself internally. Okay, a lot of people don't know that shit, and a lot of common sense isn't common anymore. So, you know, I feel like it's going to be important for you guys to leave, you know, get clear about anything that's maybe giving you a headache, causing you pain in your head, and that also governs your third eye chakra, which talks about your, you know, the way we see things, our perception of things, right? So I feel like for some of you, you know, this is about really releasing things that you know, kind of like stress you out. Okay, if anything that you have to think too much about or overthink, put too much thought into, I feel like Spirit doesn't want that to be your focus right now. Okay, because it definitely talks about overindulgence as well. So I definitely, like I said, I feel like some of you maybe find yourself having headaches or frequent headaches for some reason. I'm not claiming to be no doctor or nothing like that, but there's something here that I feel like some of you may need to pay attention to. Okay, there's something that your body is telling you, talking to you, that you're needing to focus on, and I feel like that could be, you know, where the focus. And Virgo does you know, talk about health, right? So for some of you, this is definitely talking about health related things, that maybe if you're having a frequent headache, Spirit wants you to get focused on what that cause is right now. What's causing that? What are you doing too much of, or where are we putting too much of our energy that is making us ungrounded, right? Because I've learned by learning the chakras and getting into Reiki, and now becoming a Reiki master and things like that, that when you're not grounded, a lack of groundedness will make your head hurt. Okay, so for some of you, by getting grounded, doing some grounding work on your root chakra will clear any headache you might have here. Okay, so let's keep going. Spirit, why is the Five of Wands here for what's potentially challenging Cancer? Why is that here for Cancer? So for some of you, this is drama around you. Okay, competition, people around you. Like I said, it's drama for some of you. What's Five of Wands, Spirit? Why is it here for what's challenging Cancer during this new moon? What's potentially challenging them during this new moon? For some of you, if this is like, you know, anything in excess, could be causing fights, could be causing, you know, stress. Stress itself causes dis-ease, discord, okay? That leads us, drives us to drink, drives us to overindulge, overeat, you know, all the things that we do too much of that we shouldn't do, okay? What's the 5 of Wands spirit for Cancer? Blinders. It didn't come out, but it caught my attention because it was trying to. So Libra energy here, number 8. We have 88 now. If I took this card, it's 88. Interesting. It's like focusing too much on the wrong thing, okay? Not seeing something clearly, okay? Some of you may be confused about what to do, and that's part of why. Realizing that you're going through a transformation, therefore you don't need to know what's happening right now. Some of you need to learn how to be comfortable in the void. That's that, in the dark place of that part of releasing and going through this dark night of the soul where all this shit is coming up for you to deal with and heal through and work through and the emotions and all that shit. And then what do I do now? Like, is it over? How do I get out of this? That dark space. Some of you need to embrace that dark space, okay? I feel like that dark space is where this confusion lies of maybe not knowing, okay? Releasing this idea of feeling like, what way do I go? What do I do? You don't need to know anything right now. Some of you just need to get comfortable in the unknown, get comfortable in the darkness. That's where your gifts lie. That's where you find, you know, solutions. That's where enlightenment comes. That's where the sun shines through, is in the darkness, right? So let's keep going here. What's the 5 of Wands? Why is it here? What's potentially challenging Cancer during this new moon? What's the 5 of Wands here? Whoa. Okay. So we have 7 and 5, kerosene and pylori. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. So maybe deal with those signs. They may be signs in your chart. And again, we also have Virgo here twice. So, there could be a disruption, like a hellified disruption, okay, that can be embarrassing, okay, and that could be what's challenging you guys. There could be some type of fight or something that's coming up that is like kind of like adding fuel to the fire. There could be already something that's a brewing, and some of you may be, you know, the challenge here may be you're being blamed for something, okay? There may be something that maybe your transformation may be sparking or like triggering other people, and people could want to, like, you know, hurt you for that or punish you or harm you in some type of way for that. Or even if it's not like that, you know, deep, it could be even like online, like bullying, like online bullying type of thing. Like I feel like for some of you, your transformation or not, you know, making a decision, not choosing anything or whatever, it could be causing some type of disruption or drama in your, you know, coming into this new moon energy here, okay? But I feel like for some of you with the mirror here at the bottom, that's just simply an indication of it's reflecting to you parts of you that need to be looked at, that need to be identified and released and healed, right? Healed and released. So for some of you, it's like, you know, allowing yourself to be open to why this, you know, what is this trying to teach me? What is this, you know, trying to tell me right now? For some of you, that's, again, it's part of the transformation experience that's happening and taking place for some of you right now. It is leading to new things. It's like after, you know, when it rains, you know what I'm saying? The same way it rains a lot and it's really stormy and all that stuff, you know, we always get past that, right? A storm happens and it lasts for days, and then next thing you know, the sun's out and, you know, we're feeling good again. Things are bright, sunny, you know, happy, all that stuff. So I feel like for some of you, it's important for you to allow yourself to identify that you're going through a transformation right now. There are layers of yourself, experiences, emotions that are going to be coming up right now on purpose during this time that I feel like for some of you, that's happening to clear away. It's happening to help you shed it and help you release it, okay? So I feel like for some of you, this may be really triggering other people around you. For those of you that are going through a transformation that's helping position you to get the things you've been asking for, the wishes that you've been, you know, asking the universe to help you with, these new starts, these new beginnings that are coming to you, the things that you're accomplishing and getting done, all those things I feel like are triggering people around you. And it's like people, you know, are trying to shut that down. People, it's like causing drama. It's like your light is causing drama around you. Okay, okay? We have 2 5s here. Actually 3, now that I just thought about it. 5 of Wands, okay? From the first row, okay? Headache. And then Pillory, okay? So 5s represent conflict. They represent change. Okay, so some of you, like I said, this is definitely conflicts that are taking place leading up to this new moon, and it makes sense because you guys are coming into such good shit. Of course, people are going to want to stop you. Of course, you know, people are going to want to keep that from happening, right? So this is, again, an awareness, though. You having that awareness just means that when that shit presents itself, that means that you just need to push that much harder. You just need to show up that much more, okay? Like, don't let it stop you. Don't let it derail you. Don't let it don't let it derail you. Don't let it throw you off, okay? I feel like some of you really need to know that, you know, challenges always hit the hardest when you're so close to a breakthrough, when you're so close, when you're so like on the brink of, you know, a new life, a new way of living, a new way of being, getting maybe everything you want. That's when the devil, or whatever you want to call it, you know, that negative energy hits the hardest to try to hold you back. And that's where it's up to you to use that opportunity, because you're able to identify it as such and break through that much harder, okay? So let's see, what's the King of Wands? Why is it here for Cancers and an opportunity that's presenting itself? Why is that here? For some of you, this could be someone coming towards you, like actual person, okay? Someone that's going to help motivate you, drive, like, you know, kind of re-spark that fire, that flame within you, okay? Like, again, that mirror energy, mirroring back to you your potential for some of you, showing you what is possible for you through them, okay? Wow, another Virgo card here. So for some of you, you're having an opportunity here to take action on something that is going to really, I feel like, pour life back into you, breathe life. I'm hearing breathe life back into you, okay? This could be coming in the form of resources and like money, wealth, energy, whatever that is. But I feel like by you pushing through and powering through this energy, which is a part of your transformation, by you allowing yourself to shed these old energies and layers that are essentially, you know, parts of us, like we're all connected, right? So the way these energies are showing up, allowing yourself to really see it for what it is, and know that, you know, people are, of course, they're going to be hurt when you're moving on. Of course, misery loves company. So when you decide to heal and do better and transform and change your life, they don't want to see you win. They're going to keep trying to grab to bring you back down. So you have to understand that that's what's happening here. That people are trying to grab your light. They're trying to grab your fire to put it out. Okay, but again, we can't let that happen. This is at the bottom of this deck, and underneath that is luck. Okay, so it's like you guys are definitely, you have luck surrounding you, good luck that is trying to pour into your life at this time, Cancer, especially with, like I said, the new moon. But just be mindful of, you know, your power, right? That you're gonna have, that this is part of the training as well, right? The 5 of Wands doesn't always just represent drama and conflict, but this is also about training. This is strengthening you, positioning you for what it is you're asking for. And that's clear. That's all up and through your reading, okay? All the cards that came out so far is all clear indication, Cancer, that you're coming into some beautiful and amazing changes and levels up in your life, to where, of course, this is, you know, you're gonna have, Spirit wants to make sure, it's like, I feel like Spirit wants to make sure that you're equipped to handle, you know, your blessings when they come, right? You don't want to get it, like, Spirit don't want to give you $1 million and then you walk outside and get robbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit's not going to do that to you. So I feel like for some of you, like I said, you're experiencing some upheaval during this time or leading into the new moon, but it's all for purpose, okay? It's trying to, I feel like, ignite that fire within you and help you be determined to get what it is you want, okay? Help you, you know, even if people try to humiliate you, embarrass you, whatever that shit is, you know, whatever that, however that might be translating or happening, it's like, you can't let that stop you. We can't let that derail your progress, okay? I feel like it's important for some of y'all to be reminded about that. So opportunity that's presenting here is something that I feel like, again, your passion, your spark for life being reignited, being refueled. And I feel like for some of you, I hope that if you're seeing this reading, that does that for you, that it lets you know, oh, that's why this shit is happening. Oh, okay, bet. Because for me, what I've learned that has been really powerful for me is when I learned that certain things take place and they happen how they do, you know, because of what it was trying to show me. Once I understand it from that level of perspective, I don't have to take it personal anymore. I don't have to be so offended because I get it now. You know what I'm saying? It's when we have a lack of understanding, that's when we feel violated. That's when we feel like you coming from our life, right? But when we understand that, oh, this was happening to position me for this, that was happening to position me for this, that was happening to position me for this. Oh, I don't need to take it personal no more. You can laugh at the enemy now because you get why they're there. You understand what they're doing because of what the positions that are presenting themselves to you, the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, an opportunity to be wealthy, okay? An opportunity to be abundant, to really tap into that abundance and accept it and allow it into your life, right? So outcome here is the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So let's clarify, Spirit. Why is that here for overall message here for Cancer? I feel like some of you Cancers, it's like whatever help that maybe you haven't been having or felt like you needed, you're going to finally have that. For some of you, this is like your hard work is paying off in such a way based on all the energy you've been emitting, you've been putting out, to now you can finally rest. Now you can finally take a break. Okay? Crew. Beautiful. 3. This also came out in Capricorn's reading. So like I said, for some of you, you're dealing with Capricorn, you may want to check out that reading if you have Capricorn in your chart. But 3, Crew, Sagittarius energy. Okay? So we have Virgo out here 3 times. And we have Aries and Aquarius, right? And Sagittarius now. So I feel like some of you guys are coming into, other people. This could be coming in the form of like people, a group, right? Coming into within a few weeks. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold in a matter of weeks. Okay, so I happen to be at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, like I said, this is happening with the new moon. Okay, so this is about being open to the possibilities, the potentials of what could transpire here. Okay, so let's quick clarify all these. Let's clarify the first row, please. Beautiful, man. Next row, Spirit. Challenge, potential challenge. King of Cups. So showing up in your own reading, we have the Page of Cups at the bottom. So 2 cup cards. So this could definitely be you or an energy near you. Okay, so this could definitely be someone coming in with an apology. Okay, interesting. This could definitely be an apology coming towards you, or a new love, new energy. Okay, this could also be a new creative idea that is presenting itself to you for you to act on, take action on. Some of you may be really overthinking it, maybe kind of like, I'm not sure, I don't know if it's gonna work, whatever that is. All right, so clarifying the what you guys are leaving behind is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it's like as you guys release the things, maybe the need to know what's going on, the things that are keeping you up at night or giving you headaches, making you overthink about things, whatever you're doing too much of. For some of you, it's simply just thinking too much about what I need to do and being confused. I don't know what to do right now, or I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to decide. Some of you just relinquishing that and leaving it to the universe. Okay, some of you, this is letting you know that divine timing is at play. So you don't need to stress too much about what's happening, why something isn't happening. You just need to know that the divine is in control right now. Okay, this is why maybe something isn't happening how you want it to, or when you think it should, or you don't know, things aren't clear, because divine timing is at play here, meaning that the universe is handling things however you see, or identify, or acknowledge the all, creator of all. Okay, it's like once you realize that, that's when things change. Okay, I feel like for some of you, that is exactly when things change, is when you release this need or idea of feeling like, I need to know what to do. I'm confused, but I don't know what to do. Some of you just need to allow yourself to be okay with being confused. I've had to do that, to learn to be like, I don't need to know right now. It's not coming to me because it's not time for me to know. It's on a need to know basis, and I don't need to know right now, and be okay with that. Okay, for some of you, that's important. It may not feel like that, where it's like, no, but I need to do this because I got bills and da. I had to learn the hard way, okay, that when I don't worry, the universe will provide. This shit will get taken care of in ways that I couldn't even have orchestrated on my own, by me just simply acknowledging and accepting that The universe is in control ultimately, especially when I feel like I've been putting in the effort, I've been trying to get clear, been trying to come up with solutions, been trying to do this and that, and nothing is working. That is the last resort, is to just rest in the fact that knowing that the universe is in control and I just need to let it do its thing. And things will change and unfold exactly how they're supposed to, because this talks about destiny, it's fate. Okay, so things are fated how they are happening right now. This is happening exactly how it's supposed to. So some of you, this is to help you release the idea or feeling like I need to know what to do, I need to know what decision to make, or whatever, you know, this is. Okay, for some of you, this Two of Wands could be speaking to something from the past that you're needing to leave behind, that some of you have yet to leave behind, and it could be causing, you know, more harm than good. For some of you, it's causing a headache, it's giving you a headache because you're doing too much of it, you're thinking too much about it. Or if this is, you know, like I said, a vice, okay, an action, something that maybe you're doing, right? Whether it's overthinking, that's a doing, right? Whether it's drinking too much, or, you know, whatever that's causing headaches, those are doing things, okay? Those are action-oriented things. So what are we doing too much of? Some of you, it's releasing, you know, things that you know we need to let go of in order for things to maybe become clear. Maybe once we let that thing go, the energy, all the other energy that seems cloudy and confusing, right, that'll dissipate. So okay, so with the challenge, clarifying, Five of Wands, the King of Pumpkins in reverse and the Five of Potions, okay? So that's King of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Cups. So for some of you, this is people around you, okay? You're maybe feeling challenged in this way because I feel like there's someone around you that maybe has gone through a breakup, or someone that has lost a sense of stability or something, and they're struggling. Your growth is really triggering people, okay? Is what I really feel here. I mean, it could definitely be your own situation, take it as it resonates, but I feel like it's someone around you, okay? Maybe people that you're dealing with, or this is Spirit's warning, telling you that whatever it is that you know that you need to leave behind, that you're struggling with, that you know is maybe causing some pain, giving you headaches, you know, fucking with your health in some way because of you're doing too much of it, what's destined and fated is for this to happen. For some of you, if it's your own situation where you're maybe losing a sense of stability, a sense of feeling grounded and all that, okay, that's going to cause a sense of regret or make you feel like you lost something. For some of you, it's happening, it's destined to play out that way in order to teach you what it's trying to teach you. When we ignore the red flags, when we ignore, you know, the constant reminders of, you know, you shouldn't do that, you know, you shouldn't drink that, you know, you shouldn't call that person, you know, you shouldn't go there, and we keep ignoring those signs and those messages, eventually, okay, that shit catches up, and you know, Spirit does what it needs to do. And I get it, you know, some of you, it's like we learn the hard way. But like I said, so for some of you, this is serving as a warning. This could be definitely energies around you, or this is coming as a warning of what it is that you need to let go of, because you're feeling challenged in this way, because it's trying to, you know, I feel like prevent something from happening. But I feel like it may end up happening anyway, and it's destined to happen, it's fated to happen, because if we're not listening, we're not, you know, we're ignoring the call, then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how many times are you going to tell a child a stove is hot before they actually touch it and find out for themselves? You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. So you'll know wherever this fits. If there's nothing that you know that you're not doing too much of, then obviously that part is not your message. But take the ones that resonate and be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell me, but you know what you're doing or not doing. You know you know, where you're at in your journey and where we can do some improving, right? So, you know, but opportunity here is King of Wands clarified by Sap and the Master, okay? So, and this is devil energy, it's Capricorn energy, so it's gonna be a Capricorn. So there's an opportunity here for you, I feel like, to really reestablish yourself. For some of you, you may have gone through a recent loss. This could be something that's coming up in the near future that may be causing a headache, but I feel like some of you, you're not, maybe it's you're not realizing that it's part of the process. That for some of you that may be feeling like you've lost a sense of stability here in some type of way, and it's maybe making you feel sad, maybe making you feel a sense of regret, like I knew I should have did this or that, whatever. Some of you, it's like it was supposed to happen like this. So even if it doesn't feel good in the moment, the outcome, I feel like could be a lot better. Okay, that you may end up having more help than you realize. Okay, so there's like, how many people in these cards? We have like 2 hands here, giving and receiving energy there, 4 people in this card here, 5 per people, you know, and a 5th person there. So it's like, I feel like you guys have more help than you may realize, Cancer, okay? But it's a matter of choosing to see it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, is our pride, right? Is our ego going to keep us from having help, getting help that we need? Are you going to let your ego, you know, keep you from getting things back on track, getting things back into a flowing progressive place. For some of you, that could be what this is about. I've learned that, you know, sometimes the lesson where it's just like, damn, all that had to happen for me to learn that. But that's, you know, sometimes it for some of us, like my son, it'll take him like 80 times to learn a lesson before he finally gets it. That's his journey, right? I have to let him experience that because he, you know, that's part of his path. So I feel like for some of you, there's going to be an opportunity here for you to take action on something, to reestablish wealth and all that, or reestablish, you know, the things that you need to rebuild in some type of way. If that's what's happening here, it may be teaching you to detach, right? When we get so attached and fixated on things that we don't, you know, let things change, right? That's when the universe will wipe things out and force it. So I feel like, you know, this is still an opportunity though to, you know, start over for some of you, to really have a new beginning here that actually inspires you to really recreate a life that is actually aligned and that you actually will enjoy, that you actually want. Okay, but there's, for some of you, it's fear. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your ego rob you out of your blessing, rob you out of, you know, what's possible. Okay, so you have help coming. Okay, the energy you've been putting out is coming back to you. So some of you, it's like you just need to rest, you just need to relax, you need to just chill and know that spirit is preparing you a crew. I feel like the spirit is bringing people together on your behalf to help you, you know, and it could be coming orchestrated from someone who really cares. This could be one person that may be in your corner that you may not even be privy to, that is maybe gathering people and being like, yo, my friend is really struggling and they're not going to ask for help, but I know they need it. And they may be pulling a bunch of different people together on your behalf and bringing them to you like, yo, we're here to help you. Let's go. Like, it makes me want to cry right now. Like, some of you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what spirit is trying to do for you. That hit me like that because I've been there. It's difficult. It's always been difficult for me to ask for help, but I get why, because of my upbringing, right? My throat chakra was shut down at a very young age. So for me, it's always been difficult to ask for help when I need it. So I feel like for some of you, you've dealt with that too, but it's like someone's spirit is orchestrating people on your behalf to help you in some type of way. Please be open. Whew. Okay. Let's keep going. Man. Spirit for Cancer. It's like you have a new beginning here, coming here, but you need to be open to it. Spirit is sending people to help you. Excuse me, you have to let them help you. I saw 37 on the timer. Jealousy is influencing your decisions. That could also be what this energy is here. I didn't even think about that till right now. That's another indicator of this. Jealousy is influencing your decisions. Don't let envy distract you from what is important. This card is a 44. Some of you are divinely protected. You have Archangel Michael protecting you, some of you, okay? If you resonate with archangels, even if you don't, I feel like that archangel is definitely in your energy at this time, okay? We're definitely watching over things, you know? So for some of you, that is exactly what this Five of Wands represents, okay? You have jealous people around you that could be trying to like set you up to lose everything, to lose your sense of stability. So for some of you, this is like you may not be aware of it, but if this is a person around you that may be giving you a headache, causing you headaches, that could be sending negative energy your way, okay? People do that without even realizing what the fuck they're doing all the time. Some people do it on purpose, right? Like, because they know how energy works and they know how to project thoughts from a distance, right? But for others of you, people don't even know what they're doing. And some of you and that could be why you're having a hard time, you know, figuring out, trying to leave a situation or leave something behind or make a choice or a decision, because you have people in your energy, you know, that are jealous of you playing into the decisions you know you need to make. So by making those cuts and identifying who those people are in your life or your experience, if that applies, that will help you make the decisions you need to make going forward. And I feel like some of you, it's about releasing these type of people that are purposely trying to, you know, act like they're your friend, but they're trying to really compete with you, right? And by you allowing yourself to leave that shit behind, that is when you allow people in who really genuinely fuck with you, people who really want to help you, okay? People that you can really, you know, build a team with or have a positive, you know, environment with. So let's see, anything else, Spirit, for Cancer? I definitely didn't intend for this reading to be this long, but it's been a while. Somebody needed it, so I hope that whoever needed it sees it and, you know, send in my gratitude for your presence. So, all right. So we have, don't put unnecessary pressure on yourself. Your expectations are unrealistic and inadequately supported. 17. Let's read that again for you guys. Don't put unnecessary pressure on yourself. Your expectations are unrealistic and inadequately supported. So this is basically saying that if you don't know what to do, it's because you're not ready to make a choice yet. You don't have all the information yet to make a right decision. You don't have that support of having everything you need to make a choice. So if that's, that's just an example. But, for somebody,